Banter Blitz. This will be our little secret to the live audience that I'm waiting for. They'll never know this. But I was intending to do the show from the office, from the studio. But for some reason I was convinced it was going to be at noon. So I was having breakfast with my daughter, handing her over to my mom. And then I was going to stroll to the office at around 10:50, where I checked my phone and I realized it's at 11. So what I did is I ran back home. Now I'm in the basement and we will make this an impromptu basement sweaty session where, oh, you can see everything looks horrible, including me. I'm sweating. I'm still wearing my very comfortable way to work sweater, not dressed up as usual. But that won't stop me from crushing all of you, in case anybody's out there and can hear me. I'm aware you could not see me, but now you can. Let's play a game of chess, shall we? If I can start a challenge, if I can accept a challenge. If not, this will be a more cursed show than what I expected, but I have a couple challenges. Apologies that the challenging pool, is that what we call it? Probably just opened because I literally arrived here 2 seconds ago. But that shall not distract us from having a lovely time all together, beating up Mr. C. Hopefully, you never know. Oh, this is more problems, but we'll get ahead. We'll get it fixed. Don't you guys worry. Jan is on the case. I've always been told the most important thing in the morning is to have a healthy breakfast and to play a Mora Gambit. So I'll adhere to those rules. And d6 doesn't strike me as the most challenging move. Now I'm just occupying the center, free of charge. Now I'm being told a sound is out of sync. Come on, stop giving me a hard time, tech stuff. Ugh. I was told to clap to get the sound in sync. I can also try. Let's see if the sound is bad now. I'm very, very sorry. That's what you get for not knowing your schedule. Let's play Mr. C. Mr. C. Now you see me, now you don't. You know what? I might take a little break after I've done this Banter Blitz. I will use this little break to go to the office and do another one there. Because I feel bad about the setting. No, that's all I feel bad about. Mr. C is putting some pressure on the center here. But if he goes, let's say, Queen B6, I'll always be in time to bother him with knight D5 or D5. So that probably not D5, Queen B2, but knight D5 looks good enough. So that's not really an issue. And if I manage to develop, then I should be in pretty good shape. He goes E5. And the principal move, I guess, is D5. But I'm not sure if I want to go for bishop f3, knight d4. So I think I'll stick to my very dull self, take on e5, and then argue that in this structure I'm better because I'm a grandmaster and Mr. C is not. Other than that, I'll try to develop an initiative with some cheap tricks like knight g5, queen b7, whatever the defense gives me. And Wes on the Hudson says, sound is just fine. All is well. Oof, that's a big relief. I'm an old man who tries to avoid any physical activity whenever possible. So this run home from the place where I had breakfast into my basement, I made it in 8 minutes, but it took a big toll. So it's good news for you guys. This is not smelly vision, because you don't wanna know what's going on. Another thing is that my mom and my niece, I believe they're coming back here with my daughter, and they think I went to the office, because I only found out on the way back. So they will now hear a strange man speaking in the basement. And I hope it does not freak them out. I hope that I will not get arrested during the show, because my mom called the police. I wouldn't rule it out. Michailo Granik is asking, Jan, what do you think of LeBron to Golden State Warriors rumors? That's the first time I hear of those rumors. I don't think those rumors really exist, do they? I haven't checked my news sites this morning yet, but that doesn't make any sense. Chris Haynes, sources. LeBron open to FA talk with Warriors. Nah, that sounds like a decoy. Not sure from what, but I doubt it. Can I checkmate Mr. C somehow? Knight g5, bishop e2, knight f6. Sounds like a valid attempt, at least. Because checkmate, in case you don't know this, does end the game. And Jay Elmans is saying, hello Mr. Gustafsson, I'm finally here for a live show. I'm glad you finally made it, Jay Elmans, to witness this beautiful finish. See, the weakest spot in the black position often remains the f7 square. And here Mr. C is paying the price for giving me a clear sight of f7. That is checkmate, Mr. C. Thank you for the game. Thanks for playing. Until next time. Let us play maybe another game. Panther Chess is saying, look please, think the police is in front of the house. In front of the house is alright. I know my rights. If they don't have a warrant, they can't come into my basement. Or can they? I watched this movie, Place Beyond the Pines, the other day. Looked like sometimes police might enter your house without a warrant. Good movie, by the way. What's with all these strong challengers? Why are you all here at 11 in the morning? If you're Australian, that explains why, because I believe in Australia it's prime time now. Is it Australia time? I guess they have different time zones over there because it's a big place. 9 p.m. in Canberra. 8:38 in Adelaide. The old half-hour time difference. 6 p.m. in Perth. And 5 p.m. on the Christmas Islands. We are playing a lovely Gioco Piano against Dr. Formless here. I just did a video series on this. This, of course, does not mean that I can remember anything or have a plan. I think a4, a6, knight b2 is a line I specifically mentioned as annoying me because it avoids my d5 ideas. But it is also a line where white commits to the combination of a4 and knight bd2, which is not always ideal, I would say. So it has pros and cons, I guess is fair. Evaluation. I've tried to do without h6 here, I'm not sure. That's a game changer, but let's see. Queen e6 or fe6. I guess you could make a valid case for both. Generally, I prefer avoiding that fe6 structure whenever I can. Because, well, the pawns are just weaknesses. Of course, often you can justify it with dynamic play, and things are never that easy and all that. But other things being equal, I prefer taking with the queen. After knight takes, which I'm expecting, I'm wondering about d5, but it feels a bit too early because takes and knight c4 could be a little awkward to defend the, what's it called, e5 pawn. So I have a feeling I might have time to go rook e8, rook d8. He can play c4, which leads to a different structure. I've seen this c4 idea recently in a game. I believe it was Kramnik against So. But first of all, I have a feeling he's not gonna do it. Secondly, I have a feeling it's not gonna kill me. b4 is very logical, especially now that I went rook a d8. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go for this other typical reshuffling, try to put the knight on g6. So far, good old boring jockey. And now he does go c4. Fair enough. I guess I should try to stop him from going knight d5. I'm not particularly concerned, but it's tough to make something happen in this type of position, which shall be my goal. For the next couple moves, he takes and goes through b1. What do I do? Whenever I go knight g6, the knight can jump into f5, which is a bit of an annoyance. Welch, maybe. This could be fool's gold. I'm not so sure about this maneuver. Knight h5, knight f4. But I want to do something active. And I also want to leave this knight on e7 to cover the c6 pawn. So hopefully it will make some sense. But Formless is already switching to defense. He wants to go knight g1 and then g3. Boring stuff like that. Who can blame him? I'll blame him. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea. Rook b7. Can I target this pawn maybe? Such a dull position. Is it not? Where's the tricks? I'm gonna need some tricks. Yup, not getting any more exciting, is it? Okay, one just looks like it's asking for trouble. It's equal, what can I do? I'm gonna have to face the harsh reality that this is an equal position. Knight g1, what's that about? I don't know, I'll wait for g3 and then go knight e6, which is the place the horsey wants to be anyway. I hope so at least. Okay, time to speed up a little bit. I'm still maybe the tiniest bit better because d3 is weaker than whatever, but of course it is quite equal and I need a better square for my e7 knight in the distant future. What do you want? You want to take on e5? I don't believe you. Okay, operation put knight on better square. Starting now. I have no idea what that better square could be, but I'll make a valid effort to find one. Valid effort? Honest effort. Want to exchange queens, sir? Looks like you do not. All right, I asked. Don't you say, but you never asked if I wanted to exchange queens. I did ask. This knight is still an idiot. Where does the idiot go? Can't find a square for the idiot either. Ugh, and now I'm starting to mess up. My specialty, starting to mess up. King on e6, that's the place where you want your king in such positions. But at least I was told the knight is a king's best friend. And currently it shields him well from checks. d4, bit of a concern. But can't have everything. Okay, d4 is actually serious concern. What to do? Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I might not have played this perfectly. Focus. Give me that pawn. Give me that pawn. Oh, the tables have turned again. Is it pathetic that I'm always happy to win, even like the dumbest kinds of games? I don't think so, I think. That's why we play chess, right? Yeah, as usual, not a very good game. I was slightly better. Then I started, well, we could, with a lot of goodwill, say, provoking him into action, and got lucky. Sorry, Formless. Let's play Svetik. I've never played Svetik, even though I've seen his name around many a time. Therefore, it's time to right this wrong and checkmate him with the Mora Gambit. No more Gambit? I don't know any sensible Gambits after e4, e5. I'll play whatever it's called, the Evans if I get a chance, but it's not that sensible. I did cover it in my recent Italian video series, where I recommended this d6 setup. For more details. Check out that series. Maybe Svetik knows it inside out. You never know with kids these days what they've studied, what they haven't. Queen e7. Why don't they go queen e7? There was a reason why queen e7 is worse than queen d7. Probably it's d5 and then queen check on b5. At least that looks like a sensible reason. Because Mr. Bishop is a bit vulnerable to this queen check. Sorry. Gimme. Piece up against Svetik, which is a bit unfair. He's only played sensible moves, or so it looked like. But yeah, chess sometimes is a very concrete game. And queen e7 just doesn't work. Knight Officer is asking, Jan, when will you start a new next session of Opening Clinic? I did one fairly recently, didn't I? In general, I have a feeling we have to modify the format of Opening Clinic a bit, because these shows, the way I'm doing them now, they're just too long. They're like 3.5 hours, and no one wants to watch 3.5 hours of short answers to opening questions. So I have a feeling, yeah, I don't know, we should limit them to 1 hour per show, or at least cut them into pieces, then add some way to search for stuff. I'm not sure how to do it yet, but I feel like, yeah, the format can be improved a bit, and I'm going to have to give it some thought. But when the next one is, I don't know. Whenever I feel like I have the technical means to make the show a bit better. What's happening in the chat? Pramod NVS is there. Congratulations on getting married, Pramod, if I'm correctly informed on that. And then any new TV series suggestions? Not really. Have I been watching a lot of TV series? I like one TV series, which Pramod might like. So that could be the rare case, where we agree on a show. It's bubblegummy, but very, very pleasant background viewing. It's called One Day at a Time. Season 2 is now on Netflix. I find it very enjoyable. What else have I been watching? I haven't been watching a lot of TV. I watched 2 Danish movies that were excellent. If you're a big art house, is it called art house? I don't know what it's called. Big student of cinema like me. I watched 2 movies by a guy called Thomas Winterberg. The Hunt and The Celebration. Those are the English titles. They're very, very good, thought-provoking movies. And peace up here, I haven't felt provoked to give a lot of thought to the game ever since, but it still has to be won. So it's time to start winning operations. Maybe go after some pawns for starters. Sveting is asking if I do Banter Blitz in German. I did literally do one yesterday night. So I'm sure you can check that out on YouTube. I do them less frequently than the English ones, but I certainly do them. Do. Tells me opponent is disconnected. Ah, he's back. Still in trouble, but too early to resign. Like e4, try to drum up some counterplay. Okay, piece is a piece. King h7 actually, good move. Getting out of the way from me playing what's called Rook a8. So now, did I manage to screw up enough that he actually has some counterplay? Not impossible. My knight I figure was eventually gonna get kicked around with e4 anyway, so I'm trying to reshuffle it, but now queen h4, and like I said, I'm not exactly handling this well, with all my pieces stuck in the middle of nowhere. Stranger things have happened. Actually, not a lot of stranger things then. My 1397 opponent making a comeback here, but you never know. Oh, still playing very well. I'm gonna win on time, but this was a confusing little sequence. Okay, this was less confusing. Yeah, don't do that. Anyway, thanks for the game, Svetik. Let's play Moby chess. Then I'm gonna switch back to all you tough opponents. No offense meant to Moby chess, all you even higher rated opponents. But I've never played Moby chess. I've never watched Moby Dick or read Moby Dick, but that's because I've been told that this dude Melville spends hundreds of pages on whale sperm, which doesn't sound like it's that much fun to read about. I could be wrong though. I watched this movie. It's not supposed to be a good movie, but I enjoyed it. In the Heart of the Sea, I believe it's called. Which is sort of the story Moby Dick is based on. Or I'm not sure if that's what it's like. But it's a movie I enjoyed with, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth, the tour guy. Yeah, if you just want an old-timey action type of movie, I recommend it. Not really action, adventure. Here this bishop g4, normally I don't do that much. Just giving up the bishop. I've seen this idea played in sort of similar positions, but I'm not a big fan because it's a bishop. Perpetual stalemate is pointing out. Reading is so medieval. We have television now. I know. We even have smart TVs now, so it's not even television. We can just watch whatever we want, whenever we want. Isn't it beautiful? Every day I'm sitting there in front of my 4,000 IPTV channel and my Netflix and my Amazon Prime. And I can't decide because I'm not interested in anything. So it's not like, oh, finally I can watch this. Because then I recall, don't really care about anything at all. Therefore, it's a blessing and a curse. Remember the old days when we just had one book and we would read it, like cover to cover. We would read it multiple times. Okay, me neither. But I've been told that's what people were doing. I need to find some way to trick Mr. Moby Chess. But white is very solid, so that might not happen anytime soon. King h7, strange looking move. In general, I don't like occupying this diagonal. Maybe I should have gone king h8. But what I disliked about king h8 is that if I want to follow up with knight g8 and some f5 ideas, then after queen h5, the king in some lines fell strange here. Paramount MVS is saying, I assume we'll have a Banterton on the anniversary. I don't think anybody's thought about that yet. When is the anniversary? Is that soon? Thanks for the warning, Paramount. It's like in February? Why am I getting crushed by Moby Chess, by the way? Why is everybody crushing me? You know I don't like to get constantly crushed. It's bad for my self-esteem. And I'm certainly not over myself. But yeah, he's played much better than me so far. Oof. This is a really, really bad position. f5, knight f4, queen f3. That's what you get for judging a book by its cover, by its 1656 cover. Rook f1, again the strongest move, I guess. Oh, this will get ugly, I guess. A lot of guesswork. Yeah, just being crushed. Other rook to f1. Rook f6. My bishop is just a sad spectator. e5 looks like a mistake. That'd be a relief. Did you make a mistake, sir? Because now my bishop at least can contribute from d6. Well, after rook f1, it's just a resigns position. I would have looked like total schoolboy. Well, this is no longer so clear. He has queen f5 check, so he's not losing material. But it's still big improvement compared to earlier. Not sure if g8 or h8. g8 I'm always paranoid about some queen g6 and getting checkmated. But I guess that should not be that high on my list of worries right now. Yeah, now it's a big change because this bishop has something to do. Imagine it being on a7, locked out by the white pawn front after d4. It's just resigns in such a position. d4. I could go c5. The rook has to go to h4 here. What are we talking about? Peter is asking, what's your opinion about Lowry Markkanen from Bulls? Lots of hype on Finnish TV, but would be nice to hear outsider opinion. I have to admit, I've literally not watched a single Bulls game this season yet, so I don't have a qualified opinion. But it seems like he's doing well, no? Everything, all the clips I've seen and what I've heard, it seems like there is hype. Tall guy, looks strong, can shoot. What's not to like? Now I'm an exchange up and should be winning. Prama is wondering if this is the earliest I've ever done a show. I don't think so. I've done my 10 a.m. shows. But as I said, I thought this show was going to be at noon. Like, I asked it to be set up at 11, but because I can't remember the thing, for some reason this morning I was convinced it was going to be at noon. As I said, it wasn't meant to be a basement show, but here we are. I'll go to the office afterwards. Maybe do a real one in the afternoon. I have to check my schedule, I think. Some talks, meetings, fun stuff. A lot of new faces here. That's a good thing. If you do a strange time, it gives people that are normally not around at the less strange times a chance to show up. But for now, I said I was going to play one tough guy, right? Let's play a tough guy. This guy I just played yesterday. So where's my other tough guys at? I can't label Mr. Dodgy as a tough guy. That'd be a bit too much. Oh, Gustav, he's very tough. Let's play him. Fradidi is wondering where I am. I'm in my basement. Not on purpose, I've shared this heartwarming story. That sounds weird, right? If I say I'm in my basement, not on purpose. Not sure. That sounds right. I'm not locked up, or at least last time I checked. And it looks like Gustav is not around. Gonna count to 5. Then gonna have to find someone else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abort. Sorry, Gustav. Oh, that was literally the very last second that he banked out d4. Photo finish. What do I do? He's gonna play my own repertoire against me. After bishop b4, queen c2. It's always a bit tough to constantly deal with your own stuff. So I'll do something I normally don't do. Just, to entertain ourselves. Knight d5? Why not? I can't really claim a lot of expertise in this, what do they call it, Zemitarash. But Kramnik does it a lot with good results. So if it's good enough for Vladdy, it's good enough for me. Then again, Vladdy might have studied it. Well, I really haven't. No, you can't expect everything. Gustav booked up till the eyeballs, apparently. Everybody's so booked up. What happened to the old days when we just get together and, blitz on random moves? Are we following some recent game? Is this what they do, or are you just winging it, Gustav? Especially blitzing out rook d5, I'm no longer sure. You're not just winging it, because I think e d5 made some sense there, but after rook d5, I don't particularly dislike my position. So, were you bluffing a little bit? Maybe, just maybe. Anyway, where should I go with my queen? Many squares. I'll go here. Can't hurt to make a little luft for the king and to control the g5 square as well. I have to take some care that this knight does not land on d6. That'd be unfortunate. But probably with the appropriate amount of care, it should not end up there. Where should my queen go though? f5, h5, maybe here. Looks a little strange, but keeps an eye on this and this. So I think it can't be too bad. Try not to blunder to some g4, which could happen. But once again, I'm dedicated to not blundering my queen soon. Like later, who knows? But for now, I want to keep it. Some good maneuvering here by Gustav, attacking me, which I don't like being under attack. C2 or b1. Maybe b1 because I can't get hit with knight d4. But yeah, this looks scary now. Rook g4. Things have not gone well. Am I getting outplayed again? I don't like getting outplayed. What can I do? Queen f5. Let me think. Knight e6, queen h6 doesn't look ideal. Rook g7 shouldn't win yet. We shall see. Not too keen on repeating moves, but neither is our dear opponent, so the game shall continue. Trying to figure out what to do after rook g4. I have not done that yet. Start with this, just to see if he wants to put his rook on g3. If he does, maybe I can drum up some counterplay with rook c1. Threatening a little check. Little check given, another little check could be a little unpleasant maybe, no? Counterplay, and Gustav resigns. Queen g5, knight g5, for example, just wins. So yeah, he pushed his luck a little too hard, especially here. I guess white should just take, but tough fight. Gustav has become a very, very strong blitz player. So yay me, I won a game. Who shall we play next? What about our old friend Galactic? Galactic has been here a long time. I once lost a Nimzo game to him, I still recall that. So I feel like he needs, being a big student of chess theory, he needs the Azeri sideline treatment, like Rauf Mamedov in the old days. Just play random g6 based sidelines and confuse Dr. Galactic. That's how this works. Pramod MVS is saying, I feel half the success of C24 should go to Colin and his very nice articles. Yeah, I agree. Colin's articles are fantastic and he's just doing them on a regular basis. It's hard to see from the outside, but it's amazing how hard this guy works with like a long article every day whenever there's a super tournament. Tipping my hat to Dr. Colin. What do I do against Dr. Galactic here? C5 looks... I'm not sure, might be premature, but it looks like a sensible move, just fortifying this knight further. What I want to do is knight e7, castle, maybe f5. Take it from there. DC I wasn't sure about. After BC, white should probably do something fast. If I manage to consolidate here, then I'll be better strategically. But he has some ideas to, I don't know, undermine my structure a bit, going C5. So I'm not saying it's bad, I'm saying it's risky strategically. Could take on f3 or e2. And then I want to try to emerge with the pass pawn on t4 somehow. Even though this pawn is not always great after bishop d4, ed, it can also block my own pieces. But here with the bishop on f3 slightly misplaced, I feel like queen b6 makes sense. Shaba is saying, what, did Jan really play the Dutch? Small hint here, if there's a pawn on f7, you normally did not play the Dutch. He's talking about something else. Yesterday's games with Dutch were very successful. Will you make it a regular weapon in your arsenal? I don't think I played any Dutch. I think Pramod is doing what he considers to be, I don't know, humor? I can't recall that maybe I did play the Dutch, but I doubt it. Maybe I could have gone queen b4, check queen c4, but I thought it was excessively greedy, even for me. Which now I regret. Could have taken a pawn, I didn't do it. What's wrong with me? f4... After c5, does e5 bother me or not? Bishop e5 I could play, but then bishop h6 bothers me a little bit. Even though, not unduly. I just have to reshuffle my pieces a bit. But I will. Pas de problème. This bishop is of course vulnerable to getting hit with f4, so I have to be careful. But Careful is my middle name. Jan Careful Gustafsson. Because I was told so often when I was a young man, be careful. Then I thought, might as well make it my little name. If everybody wants me to be careful, I will be careful. So I became Jan Careful. Not playing very well here, but at least I'm careful in misplaying the position. I did anticipate this turn of events. I'm not sure if I evaluated it correctly, but anticipated I did. I thought, you know, good night, bad bishop. Tricks. That was more or less my line of thinking. I'm not sure where that train of thought will take me, but I'll just enjoy the ride. Oh, is Gibraltar running already? Pramo is giving live commentary on Gibraltar, apparently. I'll check in with it later. I haven't followed Gibraltar all that much yet. Is it the last round? I was talking to Dr. Niels, I think yesterday. Dr. Grandelius. I wasn't aware it was the last round they're playing. Oh, the Dutches were in the hand and brain session. My apologies. That is very true, Pramod. But I had no choice. It was Sopiko that made all these committal F-pawn moves. Give me that. I have a feeling Galactic won't allow me to mate smother him. So instead, I'll take pawns. Yummy, yummy, yummy. More pawns? More pawns for Daddy? Or should Daddy curb his greed for a second? Nah. One active move, just for the record. So we've made our active move of the day. Okay, 2 active moves. But now after bishop d5. Alright, 3 active moves. That's it, I promise. See, passive move. Queen d4. I fortunately have rook d4. That would be a game changer otherwise. Well, now rook f7 should win. Rook f7, rook d1. Yeah, let's do that. I'm wondering if I should pre-move this, but if he goes like rook f2, I'll feel stupid about it. So I probably shouldn't. Thanks for the game, Galactic. Tough fight. Pramod is giving the MVL Rapper game 5 queen e2. That's the move I always recommend. Knight a6. Yeah, that looks rare. Interesting. Sorry, you guys can't see this, so I should probably read it out. e4 c6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, d takes e4, knight e4, knight f6, queen e2, and then knight to a6. That's the start of Maxime Schillergraf versus Monsieur Richie Rapport. I will play Mud Monster. What's that picture? Some Italian? Is that the thing with the knight on h3 instead of f3? I used that picture once on my old blog, I believe. And people are asking me why I chose not to checkmate Galactic, instead taking his queen. Sounds like you've never heard the old rule: if you can take your opponent's queen or checkmate him, always take the queen, because it might not be checkmate. I do agree though. What is this? I think, yeah, there's some theory here. Bishop d2, either queen d2 or bishop d2. Both playable. As far as I know, they're both better for white, but I don't know that far. Deep thought here by Mud Monster. You don't have another sensible move that is not bishop d2. He does not believe me. Then you shall get punished. Queen a5 looks cute, but after rook b1, now you have to take anyway, because I'm breaking that pin. And after bishop d2, black just loses time. Danger! Danger, danger. d6 square, rook c1. So many dangers looming, lurking. This is already quite unpleasant, which is why Mud Monster, understandably, is taking his time. I'm not sure if there's any direct punishments. Maybe not. That'd be sad though, wouldn't it? He wants to go... well, he wants to go knight c6 and then knight e4 in some combination to chase my pieces away from their dominant outposts. I'm trying to figure out how I can stop him from doing so. It's not that easy. Who would have thought? This is a funny looking move. Probably not a good move either. But what's done is done. I was more concerned about a5, bishop d6, knight to e4. Because here... Okay, he has c5, so it's only winning a pawn, I guess. But a pawn is a pawn. So I'll take it. I did not see that move. Doesn't look great, though. Like, it might be the best move in the position. But it still looks suspect. Here or here, maybe here. Hit this, then rook d1, and one day I'm hoping to make a triumphant return to d6 with the queen. All right, is it time to cash in? Queen g7, rook g8, queen f6, ab. There's no win yet. Oh, well, it's good, but no end to the game in sight. I don't see it, at least. That is a great, great pity. Maybe start with this, even though it looks funny. This might be the way to do it. Yeah, I'm aware it looks funny to block my own bishop, but my point is I want this queen to stop controlling the d8 square. So after queen a7, now I can take, and after rook g8, queen f6, we are threatening checkmate on d8. So there is no time for black to take my bishop. Therefore, we are rapidly approaching the end of this game. Bishop d7, rook d7. There's no way out. Thanks for the game, Mud Monster. Let's play the next toughie. Dr. Toughie. Chess lawyer. 1992. So that makes you 25 years old, sir? Maybe 26. You never know. Isn't it amazing that people born in the 90s can be 26 years old? It feels surreal to me. Where has all that time gone? You just do nothing. You just lie on your couch for 10, 15, 20 years. Then you wake up and there's kids from the 90s crushing you in chess, being lawyers. See, Pramod is 1992, and he's 26 according to his math. Who am I to argue? Was I supposed to go knight c6 here, or do you go, what is it, c5? I think I've seen something like this. And the chess lawyer certainly knows these positions inside out, blitzing out his moves. I'm not sure what a chess lawyer is. Is this still according to the laws of chess, sir? Here, I guess. Maybe knight c5, not sure. If bishop b7 was wrong, but how bad can it be to develop your bishop? I guess here, no? Must study more theory. That's always the conclusion. But then, at some point, how much theory can you study? Maybe at some point, must acquire chess playing skills is actually the correct conclusion to draw from all this. As for the position, looks kind of equal, doesn't it? I can take on b3. I don't see any particular problems. Not claiming any particular advantages either. That looks alright. Where does this knight go? Here? Not sure. I could have gone to d5 or g6 or wherever as well. That's why chess is very tough. All these constant decisions that we must take. Rook e8 also. Not such an easy decision, because in the distant future, f7 could very well turn out to be a bit of a liability. For example, queen f2, b4, bishop d2, bishop f3, queen f3, d5, fe5. Okay, far-fetched line. But queen d2, queen f5, and f7 is hanging. Bishop a5, probably better move than that line I was talking about. Still, my position looks alright, doesn't it? Looks alright. Position's alright, and daddy's alright. That is a song I just invented. Can I take knight d4? How does that end? Who knows? It's a bit of a pity to give up this powerful bishop. But what's done is done. And I'm aware. I just did it. So I could say what's done is done. I have to proceed with a bit of care, because I was intending to blunder d5, c3. Knight f3 check, so it would actually be him blundering. That's good news. I was also intending to blunder b4, bishop b4, cb, rook d3. That should somehow work. Not sure about any of this. But the moves did seem to make a certain amount of sense at least. Now the bishop is sort of alone in the danger zone. All alone in the danger zone. And I want to take it. Looks like he does not want me to take it. Who can blame him? I can take here and here. Rook c1, not that clear. Can't do better than that. Maybe not. Good move, bishop c7. That'd be a great shame if I can't do better than that. Don't see it though. Ugh, but now I'm simplifying too much. Now I'm annoyed with what I've done here. Because sometimes even if what you're doing is quote-unquote correct, it will solve your opponent's problems if you force him to play only moves. That's more or less what I've done here. when I don't know if I'm better or not, but I did not ask a single question over these last 6 moves. And that's often not ideal, practically. I did calculate this and I saw I'm a pawn up and I have rook d7, rook f8. But it's not, first of all, it's not clear if my advantage does exist here, because there's also moves like rook a7 instead of rook d3. And secondly, as I said, practically it did not seem like the right way to do it because of the lack of questions asked. Having said all that, rook ending a pawn up is not the worst scenario in the whole wide world. Second worst, but not the worst. He wants to go rook fa6, which I'll encourage because this looks like a pleasantish turn of events. Even though after rook a5, rook b2, rook b5, rook b3, rook b7, the position still looks drawish, but I don't think I have anything better. So I'll start thinking here if I can find a way to harass him. But probably not, no? That's a great pity. Correct defense would be to try to exchange one pair of rooks here, rook b1, and then just chase my rook around. I think that's what he should have done, because it's always tougher to defend these positions with 2 pairs of rooks. Still a draw, of course, but tougher. Oh, king g6 was stupid. Go h4 check, Jan. Come on. That wasn't that tough to spot. That's actually embarrassing. Let me calculate this. Does this work at least? No, it doesn't seem to work. That was stupid. He offers me a draw, which is very generous. But I shall proceed a little bit. Maybe now it's time to accept that generous offer. Oh, another shameful rook endgame. Shame. 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 Rook c6 check. He spotted it. What can I do? Good defense by chess lawyer, but one very embarrassing moment, of course. Here, not to play h4 check is seriously stupid. King g4 and f6, and the king is... actually king h5. No, maybe it wasn't that easy. Nah, it should be a draw. I don't have that much to complain about. Like I said, there's one key moment where I forced the issue somewhere around here with making him play the sequence of force moves. Might have been correct, but it wasn't great practically. And I'm not the greatest rook endgame player that's ever lived. So good game, chess lawyer, 1992. Let's play against Stefan Bergson. It's time for our annual Trompovsky outing. Not a line I'm a big fan of, because we have to give the 2 bishops. But such is life. Generally, e5 might look tempting in these types of positions, but it's really not these French structures where white misses the dark square bishop, even though it's quote-unquote the bad bishop. It's useful to protect the pawn chains and so on, and after e5, black is doing extremely well here, as I've had to learn over the years. So I'm doing other nonsense instead. Queen a4 looks like a very goofy move. And Stefan, rightly, is not all that impressed. Just a6, and black is fine. CD is sort of asking for some trouble, I would say. Just a6 instead of c takes d, and I could not see a single issue, but now things are different. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Stefan hallucinated there. That c6 was protected, but it's not. Sorry, Stefan. Or Stefan, as we say in Germany. Rook b8. What can I do? I want to go rook e1. I'm afraid I'm too stupid to calculate what happens after rook b2. But something should happen. Bishop d7, queen d7, rook e7, king e7, queen a3. Oh, see? I'm not too stupid to calculate it. This is my most joyful moment yet. What I was talking about is if he takes the pawn, I can take here, queen takes here. He has to take with the king. Then queen a3 check does pick up the rook. Can I do better? No, let's not get too greedy. This is good enough. And Stefan Bergson does resign after he spotted that the rook is a goner. Thanks for the game, Stefan Bergson. Let's play against Yin 888 Jan, who is outmatched by rating, but I've never played him, and I'm very eager to scar him for life. Convince him to, give up this chess thing, stick to his studies, live a proper and prosper life. Don't blitz it away on the internet. Yin 888 Jan. It's if you think of life as a yin and yang thing. Chess is the yang. Oh no, that's wrong. You need the yang, right? I'm not sure you need the yang, and I'm called Jan. So these are deep insights you don't get on any other Banter Blitz program, because there's not that many Jans doing Banter Blitz. Or maybe there are. Anyway, Yin 888 Jan is not here, so sorry about that, Yinny. Alright, let's crush Professor Dr. Panther chess one time. Playing very passively, Professor Dr. Panther chess. E3, C3? Who taught you to do such things? Go try fighting for the center, get your pieces out, let them breathe a little. Go for 2c4 or 3c4. Actually, white is okay here. I don't think I've played this particularly well. I'm missing a tempo to go knight f6 or some move because then queen a4 check is annoying. So I have to be very humble and try to develop some pieces. Bishop h7 shouldn't work here. That's always important to check. King h7, knight g5, bishop g5, queen h5, bishop h6. But yeah, white is okay. Queen c2 does not scare me much. Knight f6. Yeah, queen c2 was maybe a mistake. Even though dc5, it's still roughly equal. Actually, how do I roughly equalize after dc5? I guess I should take and take, but no, things aren't that clear. My point is bishop c5, queen c5, queen b7, rook b8, and I should get my pawn back. But not exactly punishing the professor. Yeah, it's equal. And I'm bored, so excellent. Starting point for an upset here for Panther chess. Equal boring positions are probably my second least favorite type of positions, right behind bad exciting positions and bad boring positions. Yeah, so maybe third. Queen d4. I could take and take here. We'll play this. It's all very dull. You can feel the dullness in the air, can't you? Okay, note to self, stop making draws and rook endgames. Find a way to crush Panther chess. Or I can't think of any consequences. That's the problem. You need stakes in life. If there's no stakes, what's the point of it all? What happens if I don't win this game against Panther chess? Nothing. I'll get angry for 5 minutes and then I'll forget about it and take a shower maybe. I don't know, this take a shower thing feels like a bit of a non sequitur. Is that the word? Yeah, I'm not sure why that entered my mind. I also should go to the office, and I did shower this morning, so it's unlikely that I'm going to take a shower, no matter the outcome of this game. I'm glad we talked about it, though. The problem with these, what do they call them, double pawns, from an attacker's perspective is they're actually good defenders. Like, against my upcoming pawn storm, this is a good structure, because wherever the pawns will show up, my pawns will show up. You can just exchange them. Where double pawns are in trouble is as attackers. You can't build like a passed pawn with double pawns. But as defenders, just to stand there and stop me from crushing through, they're normally doing an excellent job. So this is not an easy position to win, or, well, technically, it's a drawn position. So I'm gonna have to make up something. Rook d4, I thought, could be another small concession. Maybe still not enough to lose, but we try to collect those one concession-ish at a time. And then when things add up, maybe one day will be enough. Here, the new found weakness is the pawn on d4. Still, as I said, since these double pawns are good defenders and the rook for the moment is holding everything, it's probably still a drawn position. But there's some hope that I can somehow improve further. Next order of business should be to bring my king somewhere, so that ideally my king can take up jury duties from d5. Maybe I should have gone f4, gf, king f3, by the way. That looked like the most active way to organize the pieces. But Panther chess is also playing very well, very resilient. And as I said, still far from easy to make anything happen here. Where should my king go? Here or to d5? I'm honestly not sure at all. That's my problem in rook endgames. Like for me, it's all guesswork. Well, many strong rook endgame players, they just know or they just feel what to do in such situations. Well, for me, as you can see, here, there, don't know. This looks logical, doesn't it? Whenever we start a race, like if he grabs my a-pawn and I start grabbing pawns on the king side, then it should be a big plus for me that his pawns are scattered. So generally, with these double pawns, I think you should try to keep the position and stay passive, because here in race territory, as I said, I will normally have a big head start. And I'll put my X in the H-pawn basket. Run! Panther chess lost the thread there. I guess it was losing anyway, but he played a great game. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Good game by Panther chess. Let's play... Oh, no, we can play 2 more games. And we have a woman grandmaster. Bubika. Or Bubica? Not sure how it's pronounced. Let's see what she's up to. Maybe not up to much. Not here. I can start. Oh no, I was just going to start the countdown. But then I was hit by the move 1 e4. What shall I do this time around? I've already played 1 b5, bishop c5, so it's probably time to go to the backup line. The good old trusted companion, that is the Marshal. The Marshal. What is this line? This is the Marshal-esque treatment. d6 is also fine, but d5 is a little more fun. Takes, and after knight e5, one can either take or go knight to d4. I'll think about which one I want after we get it. She plays a3 instead. I'll ignore it and, just start putting my pieces somewhere. Not sure this is correct, but what can you do? Rook 88 feels a bit slow between you and me. Yeah, rook 88 was a strange move. Maybe c5 to hint at some c4 ideas. Was this a move repetition? Or maybe I should just dream of a move repetition here. I'll ask once, just to clarify. What happens after bishop e7? Rook h5 is legal, but then g6, and I thought if the rook has to go to h6, I should have certain compensation. So it feels like rook e5, bishop f6, rook c5 back is best play. The question's gonna be if I can do anything else after rook e5. I probably will, but if that will be a good decision or not, I'm not so sure about. Now, what can I do though? Queen d6, bishop e3. Doesn't look like a lot of play, does it? Rook fe8 also looks strange. Yeah, the sad truth is I should probably repeat moves. I don't want to. Yeah, this is not a good move. Don't try this at home. But I didn't want to repeat. And I'll probably pay the price for it. Already regretting my decision, because I missed bishop f4, to be perfectly frank. Yeah, well played, Jan. c6 is exactly what I was dreaming of in such a position. Locking out my one source of counterplay on this long diagonal. So now I'm just a pawn down with a bad position. Which, I guess, gives me a chance to practice playing bad positions. Not sure what that is. Type of practice that I'm very eager to get in. It's just terrible. e3 is fine, d4 was fine as well, I would guess. I didn't really see what to do against either. Bishop on b7 is just not very good when you have a pawn on c6. Who would have thought? Probably most people would have thought, right? Still d4, yeah. It's just horrible. At least I don't easily get down on myself when I have a bad position and start whining and complaining about my very tough luck. Instead, I just keep looking for chances. Nothing could be further from the truth. But yeah, this is a disgusting position. Didn't look like my bishop on what's called b7 was doing very much. But if I were to play bishop d7 here, then after bishop f4, my queen would have a certain shortage of squares. So with a very heavy heart, I have to go all the way back to b7. All right, anything constructive I can do? Kind of hard to believe there should be anything constructive with this guy. Just sit and wait, I guess. Is g6 a big weakening? It's at least a small weakening, so I'd rather avoid it. Yeah, I'll continue doing nothing. h4, more aggressive gestures. Now bishop f4 is no longer winning my queen, so I'll dare putting my bishop on a different square. Still not happy, don't get me wrong, but at least the position is not the same it was a moment ago. Any tricks? Bishop f5, rook e3. Doesn't look all that tricky, so maybe here. Who knows? I'm trying to make something happen, but starting with a horrible bishop and a pawn down, it's normally not a great happening spot. This would be a good move, if not for rook takes f5. I'm being very sloppy too. Like, takes and king f3 is nothing outside the realm of possibilities. Maybe there's some counterplay with rook e1, but it's all very shaky. Bishop e3, good move. I'm running out of tricks. Sad. Bishop e7. What else, right? I'm trying to hang in there. Got my pawn back after a lot of hardship. Now there is some hope in form of Anton the a-pawn. Run, Anton. No, let's not get too greedy just yet. Run! Ugh, did I misplay this again? Why do I always misplay everything? It's so frustrating. Completely bungled this for no reason whatsoever, really. Yeah, sorry for the flagging. That was stupid. Like, after all the hard work defending this bad position, I get this more or less winning endgame, only to completely mishandle it. Thanks for the game, Bubica. A lot of drama. All right, last game. Who have I not played? P4. What about Chess Banana from Botswana? Perpetual stalemate is pointing it out. Yanistan, the only country with a flag on the flag. That's a good idea, actually. Fun with flags. That will be the only TV program we'll have. Dr. Sheldon Cooper and Amy Farrah Fowler present Dr. Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags. That will be running on non-stop repeat in Yanistan television. I feel a bit guilty though, because I had such a good position. I could just have, played better. We wouldn't have to endure all this flagging. But a leopard won't change its flags. That's what they say, right? Chess Banana is not here, so I'll abort and try to play somebody else. Sorry, Chess Banana. bunch of non-premium challenges which I can't accept, unfortunately. No other noobs. No other noobs. And then I'll play against Croft AC. Oh, I forgot to play the Benko. Maybe it's not too late. No, what's called not the Benko, the Mora. Because this is a Mora-friendly program. I still don't know any theory, but one day I will catch up in that theory department, and then there will be no stopping me in the Mora. The problem is we're pawned down, so it can't really be very good. But it can be quite bad. Gotta see the positive here. Bishop c5 looks like a sensible move. Never seen it before. But that's because I don't know any Benko theory, I guess. Looks like a very harmonious setup that Croft AC is playing now. Yeah, looks good to me. I have nothing negative to say about the way you've tried to arrange your pieces. I'm hoping for f6, bishop takes, e6 check. This is about the amount of my planning here. Not gonna happen apparently. Alright, alright. You wanna play hardball? Let's play hardball, Croft deck. Generally, my main strategy in the Mora is to go knight d5 at random moments and hope that it doesn't lose. I have a feeling one of these random moments might be upcoming. Nah, after knight g6, it's too unsound though. Not gonna be able to do it. It's just bad. Will this be the game that finally cures my Mora addiction? I'm very unhappy here. Just a pawn down with a bad position. Maybe this is the point where I have to start my Mora. Education. I guess takes. Could maybe make a case for bishop e3 as well. I'll take. Now that we've distracted Dr. Croft, it's time to switch my attention to the king side. Not sure how to checkmate him yet, but it looks like should be some attack. Some knight f6, queen h5. Some combination of those moves. Because his pieces are sort of tied up on the other side. And there's some trickery when you can say, oh, what an imaginative attacking player, like knight f6, king h8, queen f7, which in reality is very typical motives. But since I love showing off, I'll certainly try to get that in. No idea if it works. I didn't even calculate GF, but it feels like it should work somehow. As I said, showing off is my middle name. What did I say earlier my middle name was? Can't remember. Anyway, this, typical pattern, hg, queen h5, is mate, queen f7, rook f7, threatening queen g8, knight f7, gf, queen h7, or queen f8, and so on and so forth. So, Dr. Show-Offovich is back in the building. There's no defense, Croft AC, I'm sorry. See? That's why I call myself the German Tau. Because I'm such a gifted attacking player. That's why all my games are so sparkling. Thanks for the game, Croft AC. And that brings us to the end of this basement session. I will now put on makeup, as you do. Then go to the office. Because who would leave the house without makeup? And scan the situation there. Thank you guys so much for watching, partaking, chatting with me. That's about it. In case you want to join the fun or you just want to support lovely Chess24 so all these shows can keep going, you can become a premium member. Use the voucher code YANISTAN. That also gives you the chance to watch all the video series, because all premium members have a video series flat rate. For example, Peter's Fiddler's new series on the best games of 2017, my new series on dealing with the Italian, my new series on Alpha Zero, and so on and so forth. A lot of stuff up and coming. I'm done recording a series with Artur Yusupov that will be published any day now. There's a new series by Sopico in the making, and so on and so forth. I hope you guys still enjoy chess24.com, and of course I appreciate those of you who are premium members that help keep the lights burning, even though I'm in my basement, so technically you keep the office lights burning while I pay the bill in my basement myself. I'm not sure if that finish made a lot of sense. Thanks for watching. See you next time.